much for tuning in with first-time home buyers and DIYers. Today, I am with Cassia at the Investors Group.
Hi Chelsea, how are you?
I'm so good. Thanks so much for having me in here today to talk to you. So today we are going to talk about one of the biggest obstacles when you are getting ready to buy your first home, and that is saving a down payment.
Yeah, that can be sticky.
Yeah, exactly. So option one, ask your parents.
Yeah, bank of mom and dad.
But if we want to talk about more realistic options to be able to save your own money for a down payment, that's where Cassia comes in.
Mm-hmm. Two of the most commonly used options would be using a tax-free savings account,
okay,
TFSA for short, and an RRSP, a registered retirement savings plan.
What's the difference between a tax-free savings account and an RRSP?
Great question. I'm really glad you asked it. The RRSP, historically, typically it's been used as a retirement savings vehicle. No surprises there, right? You put money into the RRSP, you typically, reduces your taxable income for the year. What that means is a lot of people end up with a bit of a refund, a bit of a reward for putting the money in. So if you're a first-time home buyer, you're able to withdraw or borrow, I should say, up to $25,000 from your RRSP and use that towards a down payment on a home.
Okay.
This can be especially advantageous for couples, for example. So if my husband and I wanted to buy our first home, we could each access $25,000 from our respective RRSPs. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a nice little gimme. Tax-free savings account, you put the money in, you don't get any reduction in your taxable income, so, but the money grows tax-free, and then the big bonus comes on the other end, so it's kind of delayed gratification here, but you don't pay any tax when you take the money out on the other end, which is fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me in today. I think that gives people a better understanding of where to start, and now you have a really good contact to get in touch with when you want to start saving for your first home. Speaking of saving money, especially you ladies, I'm going to show you a way to design a room in your house to display all of your items you may have purchased over the years so that you don't go and purchase them again. Welcome to my woman cave, aka my wardrobe room. Anyone who was following Read Between the Studs did see this room, but now we're going to break it down. And if you have an extra nook or cranny in your apartment or your new home or a whole room, you can totally recreate this space, and I'm going to show you how. The first thing I thought about in this room was creating enough organization, but most importantly, as most of you know, I love new construction, I love customizing spaces, but I'm also really concerned about resale value, always. So in this case, I didn't want to put something permanent in this room. This can come down completely. Technically, this is a bedroom, and you do not want to officially get rid of a bedroom just to give you some more closet space. That's too permanent. Me personally, I'm more of a fan of hanging most of my stuff up, but I thought this organizer was great because it gives me some options to actually stack my clothes, put some organizers in, and has some great pull-out drawers as well. Okay, and let's be real honest. Most of the time, yes, I like to try to keep this neat and tidy, but I'm not that neat and tidy. So all these bins on the top are my savior because I can just chuck stuff in them, and then you think I'm organized. If you are like me and you're constantly on the go, do yourself a favor and grab an extra rack where you can put your go-to items that you just grab and go, have awesome outfits. And if you want to know where I picked up this beauty, head over to my blog, and I've done a blog on all the different pieces in this room. And if you have some fun items that you want to display, then you can buy a cute little display case like this. But just remember, you need to crawl before you walk. Don't go and spend your bucks on a room like this before you have a house. Definitely do it after. Hope you guys had fun with me today, and I will see you next week on First Time Home Buyers and DIYers.